Hello, good morning. I'm Miss Cecia, and in this video class, I will be covering self-introduction. I will provide you an example, and you will do your self-introduction. Let's begin. I'm going to share the screen for you to see the script, and you can repeat after me. The first thing that we say when we are going to introduce ourselves is the greeting. Hello. We say hello. It means hola in Spanish. Hello. We can say good morning if it is in the morning. Good morning. Or good afternoon if it is in the afternoon. We say good afternoon. Also, you can say good evening if it is in the evening. My name is, in my case, my name is Cecia Sanchez. You can say your name here. My name is Cecia Sanchez. I am from El Salvador. That is my country where I live. I live in Santa Tecla City. I'm 40 years old. I work in the educational field. I'm a teacher and I love teaching. My favorite sport is basketball. I enjoy playing basketball. The food that I like the most is pupusas. Pupusas is a typical dish here in El Salvador. The music that I prefer listening is the classic rock. I feel so good when I'm listening to that kind of music. This is a brief self-introduction. Esta es una breve presentación de uno mismo. Tú puedes presentarte de esta manera, puedes usar este guión y hacer cambios únicamente en las partes donde sea necesario. Por ejemplo, my name is Susana. My name is Susana Andres, as an example. My name is Samantha. My name is Samantha Acosta, as an example. I am from, and you say your country, I am from El Salvador. I live in Santa Tecla City. You say your city, where you live. If you live in San Salvador, I live in San Salvador City. If you live in Ahuachapán, Sonsonate, or Santa Ana, or any other place, you say, I live in your city. Here you say your age. Acá dices tu edad. I'm 20 years old, 30 years old, 40 years old, 50 years old, or 60 years old, or 10 years old, 17 years old. I work in the educational field. Here you can make changes. Here. Acá dices tú dónde trabajas, en qué campo trabajas. Solo cambias acá esta palabra. I'm a teacher. Acá dices tu profesión sin hacer cambios en la estructura gramatical de la oración. I'm a, y acá dices la profesión. I love, aquí dices lo que haces en tu trabajo. En mi caso, I'm an English teacher, so I love teaching. My favorite sport is, acá haces cambio únicamente en el deporte, si tienes un deporte favorito. My favorite sport is basketball. You can say my favorite sport is soccer or baseball or softball or volleyball, any other sport. I enjoy playing, y aquí mencionas de nuevo el deporte favorito. The food I like the most is pupusas. Aquí solo haces el cambio en la comida favorita. The food I like the most is tacos or tamales or panes con pollo, any food that you like. Here we are talking about the same dish. Pupusas is a typical dish here in El Salvador. So you can say tamales is a typical dish in El Salvador. The music that I prefer listening is the classic rock. This is in my case. You can say the classic or the music that you enjoy listening. The music that I prefer listening is the romantic music. That's an example. Or the music that I prefer listening is cumbias. I feel so good. This is a compliment. I feel so good when I'm listening to that kind of music. Me siento tan bien cuando escucho ese tipo de música. Okay, this is self-introduction. And here you have a script. So you can give your personal information following this script. Now, let's move to another thing. So, to do this task, you need to know some vocabulary as sports. You need to know also numbers and some other details. So also you need to know the grammar part referring to the verb to be. We need to know the affirmative mode, the negative mode, and the interrogative mode, also called questions. So we are going to try to cover those topics in this video. Let's move to another thing. We're going to continue with numbers from 1 to 20. Let's continue sharing. Okay, here we are. Let's begin with the first number. In this task, we will go into drag and drop the correct number. Here we have the first number. And The pronunciation is one, one, one. Let's continue. Let's look for the number 2. Here we have the number 2. And we drop here the number 2. Now the next number is 3. 3. The pronunciation is 3. And here we have it. The next number is 4. 4. And here it is, 4. Now let's look for its name. And we have it here, 4. Here it is, number 4. Now let's look for the number 5. 5, number 5. Here it is, number 5. Now let's look for the number 6. And we have it here, number 6. The next is number 7. We have here the number 7. 7, number 7. Here we have it, number 7. Now the next number is 8, number 8. 8, here it is, number 8. Now let's look for number 9. Number 9 is here, 9. You say 9, number 9. Now let's look for the number 10. 10. Here it is, number 10. Here we have it, number 10. 10. You say 10. Repeat, 10. The next number is 11. 11. Number 11. Here it is, 11. Next is number 12. You can repeat, 12. 12. Here it is, number 12. Number 12. The next is number 13. 13. 13. Number 13. Next is 14. 14. Here we have number 14. 14. You can help me to find number 14. Here it is, number 14. Next is 15. 15. Number 15. 15. Number 15. The next is number 16. 16. Number 16. You can help me. 16. Next is 17. 17. Number 17. After 17, we have 18. Number 18. Here it is, number 18. After 18, we have 19. Number 19. 19. And finally, we have 20. Number 20. 20. Okay, here we have the numbers from 1 to 20. From 1 to 20. After numbers, we need to cover days of the week. So let's share days of the week. Here we have the days of the week. And we are going to put the days of the week in the correct order. So let's begin with the number 1, which is, let me see, Sunday, which in Spanish means domingo. Then we have Monday. Monday. In Spanish, it is lunes. Then we have Tuesday. Tuesday. In Spanish, it means martes. After Tuesday, we have Wednesday. 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 After Wednesday, we have Thursday. Thursday. After Thursday, we have Friday. Friday. And after Friday, we have Saturday. 7 days of the week. 7 days of the week. Okay. Now, let's continue with some grammar about the verb to be. And here we have the present tense of the verb to be. In this grammar section, we are going to get to know the affirmative mode, the negative mode, and the interrogative mode. In this section, the pronouns that we are going to study are I and you. I is the personal pronoun referring to the people or the person who is talking, the person who talks. I, it means yo. And you is the second person, is the person to whom we are talking. It means tú. And this symbol plus represents the affirmative mode. Este símbolo representa el modo afirmativo. And this symbol minus represents the negative mode. Este símbolo representa el modo negativo. And the question mark represents the questions, the interrogative mode. Okay, here we have the full form and the contraction form. Tenemos acá el modo que se conoce como el modo completo o la forma larga de decir las oraciones en el modo afirmativo. Y al lado tenemos el modo contractado, el modo corto. The affirmative mode, here we say, I am, and we say our name. Here we have the name Henry. You are in my class. I am. Here we can change the name and say, I am Cecia, or I am Susanna, or I am John. You are in my class. In the contraction form, we have I'm instead of I am. I'm Henry. We can say I'm Cecia. I'm Johnny. I'm Jen. You're in my class. Instead of saying you are, we say you're. En el modo contractado, en lugar de decir you are, se dice you're. Y en lugar de decir I am, se dice I'm. In the negative form, we say I am not. I am not. I'm not in number 1. You are not a student. You are not a student. This is the negative form. In the contraction, we say I'm not. I'm not in number 1. You're or you aren't a student. You aren't a student. You aren't. You aren't. We don't say you aren't. No. You aren't. Aren't. You aren't a student. Now we have here the question form. In the question form, the verb to be is the first part in the question. Am I in room 2? Am I in room 2? Are you Lisa? Are you Lisa? Pay attention to the intonation. Am I in room 2? Are you Lisa? And we have a short answer. We say, yes, you are. This is a short answer. Affirmative. Yes, I am. Am I in room 2? The short answer is, yes, you are. Are you Lisa? Yes, I am. The negative short answer. Are you in room 2? No, you aren't. Are you Lisa? No, I'm not. Pay attention to this. Here, at the right side, I'm and are both forms of the verb be. I'm Henry, not I'm Henry. Acá estamos viendo las correcciones. Acá tenemos la forma correcta. I'm, la contracción es con el pronombre, un apóstrofe y la letra M. I'm Henry. No es la forma del verbo to be solamente. I'm Henry. Not I'm Henry. Aquí la corrección que vamos a denotar es que el pronombre personal siempre tiene que ir en mayúscula, no en minúscula. I'm not Michelle. Not. I am not Michelle. Veamos acá la contracción, la forma correcta de usar la contracción es con el pronombre personal, el apóstrofe, la letra M y la partícula not completa. I'm not Michelle. Not, I am not Michelle. La contracción no se genera en la partícula negativa. You can also contract are not like this. You're not a student. Esta es otra forma de hacer la contracción. You're not a student. Haciendo la contracción, de esta forma decimos lo mismo. La forma de representar esta contracción es diferente, pero en esencia significa lo mismo. No le quita ningún sentido a la oración. In questions, put am before I. En las preguntas, como ya lo había mencionado, siempre el verbo to be es el que inicia la pregunta. Am I in room 2? En lugar de decir I am in room 2. In questions, put are before you. Acá estamos frente al uso de un pronombre que es segunda persona en singular. Entonces, la forma que le corresponde al verbo, la forma correspondiente es are para este pronombre you. Are you in my class? En lugar de decir you are in my class, esa no sería la forma correcta de realizar la pregunta. Don't use contractions in affirmative short answers. No use contracciones en el modo afirmativo de las respuestas cortas. Are you a student? Yes, I am. En lugar de decir not, yes, I'm. That is not correct. Decir yes, I'm no es correcto. Tenemos que decir yes, I am. Now let's move to this part. This is a listening that we are going to do it when we are in the class. So you can hear, listen to my pronunciation and repeat. I am Henry. You are in my class. He is from Brazil. She is from Spain. She is from Spain. It is from China. It is from China. It is from China. Let's look at the negative form. I am not in number 1. I am not in number 1. You are not a student. He is not from the US. She is not from Japan. It is not from Mexico. I'm not in number 1. You aren't a student. He isn't from the US. She isn't from Japan. It isn't from Mexico. I'm Henry. You're in my class. He's from Brazil. She's from Spain. It's from China. Let's look at this part. Am, are, and is are all forms of the verb be. Estas son las formas del verbo to be. El verbo to be tiene 3 formas que son am, or am, are, and is. Esas son las 3 formas que tiene el verbo to be en el tiempo presente simple. He le corresponde al género masculino. She le corresponde al género femenino. It le corresponde a la gama de animales, objetos o cosas. You can also contract is not like this. Podemos hacer la contracción negativa de esta forma también. He's not from the US. She's not from Japan. It's not from Mexico. Okay, this is all for today. Esto es todo en este video class. Espero haber sido de ayuda y nos veremos en un próximo video. Que tengan un lindo día y que Dios me los bendiga mucho. Bye bye. See you soon. Until the next time.